Hey guys, in this week's video I'll be explaining how to care for African cichlids. These fish are some of the most colorful fish you can get for the freshwater aquariums. So that's like a big plus for them. Sadly, there are some downsides, that being that they are quite aggressive towards other fish that are not cichlids, and even amongst themselves, so they can kind of handle the aggression just other fish can't. So that limits what you can keep them with. In this video I'm going to explain how to care for these fish and what I'm personally keeping in this tank, as well as my future plans for this tank. So for the tank parameters, you need to keep the tank between 70 and 84 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'd recommend heating the tank to around 78 degrees, so when the tank fluctuates through the day, it's still comfortable for the fish, right? We've got a pretty broad temperature range, so that's nice, right? So if your filter's not like super powerful, it'll still be enough to heat the tank if you have like the right size heater, of course, but whatever. Speaking of tank size, right, it varies on what you want to keep in the tank, as well as how many fish you want to keep. I wouldn't keep just like a general African cichlid community tank in any smaller than a 55, because you get decently large fish if you want to keep in a community with different types of cichlids or whatever. But if you only want to keep like 4 to 5 just little like colorful ones or jewel cichlids or something, you could probably keep that in a 30-gallon. Maybe not 4 to 5 jewel cichlids, like between I guess 3 to 5 probably work in a 30-gallon. But sadly you can't keep African cichlids in a 10-gallon. You might be able to keep shell dweller cichlids in a 10-gallon aquarium, but I think it's recommended to keep them in a 20-gallon at the smallest. But yeah, I wouldn't go any lower than 55 for a community, and if you're only gonna keep like 3 to 5, you could probably put them in a 30-gallon. Then, as I said before, it's hard to find tank mates for these fish, but I'm gonna kind of go into what you can try for the time being. So you could go with like large plecos. I often see that on Instagram or whatever, where they've got a decent sized pleco in with the cichlids, so that's always an option. As well as Cynodontis catfish, I think it is. Cynodontis catfish, maybe. I've seen these catfish kept with African cichlids in the pet stores that I go to. They're kind of in the same section, same like area in the store, in the same tanks, so I'd imagine that would work out for you perfectly. And then smaller American cichlids. So convict cichlids would work. I actually have 3 convict cichlids in this tank, which is nice. I've made videos on them in the past, the breeding pair that I have, as well as one of their larger babies, who's almost as large as the adult male. So they're kind of neat to have in that tank. As well as like firemouth cichlids. I don't have firemouth cichlids currently, but I'm planning on getting some really soon, so that should be good. And yeah, I'm keeping, like I said before, the convict cichlids in the tank, and they don't cause any problems in the tank. They're actually just perfect. They work just fine, so yeah, I've been really enjoying them in this tank. And like future plans for this tank, I'm definitely gonna add more fish. So like just more colors, more like varieties or whatever, like more specifically more peacock cichlids, as well as how I said before, the firemouth cichlids. I'm really bad with like the different types of names for the African cichlids, like the different lakes and that type of thing, where all they come from, the different groups, I guess, that they're in. I don't know much about that, but I'm kind of trying to get more into it, start to learn a bit more. But yeah, that being said, if you want to stay up to date on this tank and all my other tanks, follow me on Instagram at Aspire Aquariums Official. I'll put that down in the description of the video so you can see how that's laid out. There's like underscores and stuff, as well as subscribing to the channel, because that would help to see the content that I'm posting or whatever. And then if you have any ideas or requests for videos that you would like me to do in the future, I'll do my best to help out with that, because I'd say I'm fairly knowledgeable on the aquarium hobby for the most part. So if you have questions about this video, put them in the comment section. If you have questions for maybe future videos, past videos, whatever, just put them down there as well. Do my best to answer them. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Hopefully you found the information that you were looking for. Hopefully you were able to enjoy the video at the same time. It wasn't super boring. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. See ya.